The South African Democratic Teachers Union is convening its 9th National Congress in Johannesburg this morning. It meets at least once in 5 years to elect new leadership and adopt policies by means of resolutions. President Cyril Ramaphosa, Minister of Basic Education Angie Motshekga, and leaders from the Tripartite Alliance will address the Congress.
This union has about 260,000 members. As I said, about 1,500 delegates will be descending. Yes, we are at the Nasrec Expo Center just on the outskirts of Soweto outside Johannesburg. This is where we are expecting President Cyril Ramaphosa to later this morning open this 4-day Congress that's starting today, and approximately 1,500 delegates from across all the 9 provinces. They will be running this particular Congress.
Inaction is an action in itself.
This culture of silence empowers and enables perpetrators. It is the teachers, yourselves, who are able to see that a child is either under stress, is being abused in one way or another. At the same time, we need a shift in society's mindset to a culture that rejects this concept of patriarchy and recognizes how gender stereotypes harm both boys and girls. We hold all civil servants to account, and this is especially important when it comes to educators.
So I am a school fan. Spend 3 minutes of your time with your child.
And we must agree, especially us as educators who claim to be at the forefront of forming character.
That's why yesterday you have branches who believe they are bigger than the members.
So in order for us to progress further as a union, it is imperative such that we ensure that each and everyone that is concerned with the finances has got the necessary capacity in them.
Including economic sustainability of humanity. Yet it produces so much and gambles all what it produces in the stock market and exchanges without feeding the people who are hungry.
Fire, a spirit in me that has always wanted to see justice, done, to be accepting of those with differences, and to reject prejudice based on color, religion, or gender.
But at the same time, inequalities are worse in humanity today than they were 100 years or 200 years ago. They tend to manifest itself by further violence directed against women in particular. We are also wanting to say to you as the public sector union, where are you as SADTU?
It is no use that the women take a stand against femicide. Only women take a stand against femicide. You don't have to be black to fight racism. You don't have to be a homosexual to fight homophobia. Nor do you have to be living with disabilities to fight for the rights of people living with disabilities. You don't have to be a woman to fight for equality and women's rights.
Comrade, as President, you are correctly raising these issues of gatekeeping, which we fully accept. Makhulu Lidwaba and Comrade Sidney Mufumadi, when they were elected to the leadership of the Federation in 1985, they were both younger than 30 years old. NgeSizulu kuye kuthiwe ubudoda bukhulelwa inkunzi sematholeni. Angisho ke comrade ukuthi as Comrade President you were suggesting that people will then wake up want to be in the leadership. People must be taken through the culture of the organization to be able to lead. No alliance meeting, no alliance political council, no alliance economic summit. They need to know that a frog does not drink all the water in the ponds in which it lives.
Go on a pretentious march while knowing fully that I am an abuser right in my house. This is perhaps the new union that we need to see emerging. That children are unionized from kindergarten, that they know what SADTU stands for. It is not good enough for us to have members of SADTU when they've reached an age-year labor, whereas when they were teenagers at school, we did not focus on them and present to them or take them through this curriculum of conscience, where they begin to know the rights of each and every young girl in their schools.